That has been the inspiration. You just heard it. Crazy, Cold Sweat. This is 2026 style. Full blown.
When you whine on me, I get cold sweat. Baby, when you grind on me, I get cold sweat. And when you bend down low and you walk it so, look a sweating and I can't let go. When you move on me, I get cold sweat. Baby, when you move on me, I get cold sweat. And when you rock it so, moving to and fro, look a sweating and I can't let go. You know I get wet. Anytime you whine on me, I get wet. And I sweating constantly, I get wet. The way you flex it naturally, sweating me high and I just can't see.
I'm looking on to the party. I hope I find you there. And when I hold on your body, I'm going to say my name. Like this is respectfully. Don't in a party, me and my baby, moving and jamming, moving and jamming. The music sees and we feeling sweet. I ain't ashamed to say every night and day. I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. I want to love you right, yeah. I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. When the rhythm pumping up, it's everybody jumping up. We sweating, we sweating.
It's the Vice courtesy, my special guest today coming up in a few.
Party like we can.
Full blown. They're going to be here to talk all about this song and more. The big links with him,
Dance, I dance.
their career, the brand new single that's coming up later. A lots of information right here in the Music Lounge. Yours truly, Rico Vibe. Full blown coming up in a few.
Looking on through the party. I hope I find you there. And when I hold on your body, I'm going to say my name. Like this is respectfully yours. Don't be in a party, me and my baby, moving and jamming, moving and jamming. The music sees and we feeling sweet. I ain't ashamed to say every night and day.
What's up, folks? It's yours truly, Rico Vibes. We are live on the Flavor Radio. We've got some special guests on the phone line. Let them introduce themselves.
Yo, what's up, people? This is Corey,
And this is Kevin.
and we are full blown.
And you know what? A lot of people around the world have heard your music. I'm sure they have, but they probably have not put a name with the music. So give them a little sample before we start of who you are musically.
All right, so we could sing this one. I in a good spirits. I drink in a good spirits.
Yeah, so we are soca artists coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. You know, we been in the industry for many years, about 15 years. We started off writing songs for the King of Soca, Machel, Montano. We wrote for other artists like Kester Ban, Cohen Dubois, a lot of people, Patrice Roberts. So yeah, that's a bit about Full Blown. Now we are also artists, and we have, many songs of our own that you might be familiar with, the Big Links rhythm.
Right.
That put us on the map, really and truly, as being here to stay.
Gotcha. Well, let's go back a little bit now. You obviously got into music production, but what got you into that in the first place?
Just our love for being creative and our love for music. I think both loves combined, where we decided, you know what, we could be creative through music.
Gotcha.
That was at my final year of school. Some of my friends used to produce music, and that was the first time I was exposed to how it's done digitally. So I asked for the software, and we started it just as a hobby. And then the more we, collaborate with people, they were like, you're actually good. And so from that hobby, now we started to have some more belief in ourselves, and we was like, you know what? Yeah, but we love the background, so we wanted to write for people. We didn't want to be artists ourselves. And so we started to do writing and production and that kind of thing. So, but it was just, a love for being creative.
Got you. So, you obviously wrote for some of the biggest artists. Who was the first artist you worked with?
It was actually Machel Montano. That's the
Wow.
first person. It's funny because, we didn't want to do soca at first, even though we come from Trinidad and that's the main genre.
Right.
We just grew up listening to a lot of R&B and dancehall and reggae, and that's the music that we grew up hearing, and we naturally gravitated to that when we started writing and producing. But then we linked up with this producer, Casey Phillips, Precision Productions, and he kept asking us to try soca. And one day we decided to try it. And the first soca song we ever wrote ended up in Machel's hands. And that's Vibes Scare done, and that was for Carnival 2012. And that's that. After that, it just took off because he asked to meet us, and we just started working with him from there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how we got into it.
Describe the
Thrown
first.
into the deep end.
Describe the first meeting. Was it intimidating on you guys? Because I mean, Machel has been a star from a little boy. So was it intimidating for you guys?
For me personally, yes, a little bit, because now we doing the music because we love it and we're having fun.
Right.
So this should be fun. So we having fun, and this fun leads you to Machel Montano. So great, but at the same time, this is a serious man. This is the king of soca.
Right.
So you can't go there and waste his time. You can't go there and it's all about fun and games. Like, we're getting down to work. But I think that we quickly kind of catch on to how the music studio culture is and how working with someone with Machel's work ethic is. And he was also patient with us and understood that we were green and we needed to learn. Machel has taught us a lot. And he always loved the fact that he would always say, you all are very intelligent. And so I felt like he knew he could help mold us into the writers that he would need for the way he was in his career. And so it's like a mutual respect.
Wow.
And that's how we've been moving forward for the last 15 years.
Wow. So what did that initial meeting do for your career initially?
Well, for us, we realized that it could be a career, because before that we didn't really think so.
Oh, wow.
It was literally just a hobby. We had our day jobs, so it's only upon Machel starting to take our songs, and then we realized how the business could actually work, and we started to look at that seriously. But it still took us a couple of years before we started doing music full time.
Wow. So when you guys sit down to create, do you have a particular artist in mind when you create, or do you just do it overall and then you decide to farm it out to this artist or that artist?
Yeah, we create freely with a blank canvas, because we always want the vibe to show us the direction to go. And so when we finish, then we sit back and be like, all right, so who can we hear on this song? And then we choose from there.
Okay. So on any given day, you guys wake up, which hat how do you decide which hat you're going to wear? The production hat, the artist hat, how do you decide?
I think it's the family hat every day. It's the family hat first.
Right.
Yeah, we're really big on family and putting stuff like that first. And then when it comes to our jobs, then we take care of it after. We don't put too much stress on ourselves, like where the next hit is coming from, or what is the next song, what is the next move.
Right.
And I think that has helped us in our career too. Our approach to it is different, and that way it doesn't get too overwhelming.
Right.
But for me, lately I think what has happened is that I have become more of the writer, Kevin, and Corey is more the producer.
Okay.
So a lot of the times I would start writing a song and maybe put down a rough idea of what I think the music may sound like, and then he might throw it all away and do new production because he's way better at it than me.
Okay.
But I think that's how we work a lot now. Like, I would start ideas and then send it to him. Of course, it could happen the other way too, but most times that's what happens now.
Wow. Let me tell you, man. When I heard the Good Spirit song, the Big Links rhythm. First of all, I noticed there was only 4 artists on it, which was a good thing for me because I hate a crowded rhythm. Because you have to decide which song to play, which song is the top song and all that. Was that by design that you only put 4 songs on it? Or 4 official songs? I think there's 5 songs on it, but it's 4 official songs.
Yeah, so we definitely don't like a crowded rhythm either. Because you don't want to feed the people too much and distract them too much. It should be a cohesive project and something you can sit and enjoy. The attention span is not too long in modern days as well. So, we take that into consideration too.
Right.
But yeah, we wanted to choose at least 4, and then we were like, yeah, 4 should be the maximum. And we wanted to also choose 4 different types of songs
Right.
and 4 different types of artists, really, so that all 4 songs go in a different direction, really.
Gotcha. Did you write all 4 songs?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Wow. 4 different songs.
Yeah, that's in itself. Yeah, that was tough. I think that project was one of the most demanding that we ever worked on. To write 4 songs on the same rhythm and stuff. But thankfully, as Corey was mentioning, is the artists are different and they have their own lanes.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps us, create different vibes.
Right.
We've been writing for Machel and Kes for a number of years.
Right.
So it was not that difficult to figure out something that would suit them and that they would like and accept. For Young Brother, we had only met him once before that rhythm came out.
Mm-hmm.
So we had never worked with him. We don't really know. And he's not really a soca artist.
Gotcha.
At least up until that point, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So that one was difficult, like figuring out where we should go with the song and what he would sound like if he were to sing a full-blown song, because we have our own style too.
Right.
And we love like a lot of melody and like singing, and we had never heard him sing before. He was more like
he was a DJ,
chanting or rapping or DJ. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was tough, but we really pleased that it came out great, and it helped him in his career too.
Oh, absolutely.
That's something we really love to see. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Now this might be a loaded question, but what did you think about the Trinidad Killer contribution to the record?
I from the time you said a loaded question, I knew that was the question.
I was thinking when I got the call to do the interview, I'm thinking, should I ask them this question or not? But I said, what?
No problem.
Yeah. We always say the song is a nice song. We just wish that he handled it the right way.
Right.
And because it wasn't handled the right way,
Mm-hmm.
we had to in turn handle it the right way.
Gotcha.
And so that's why, that's why it ended up how it ended up.
Right. Okay. Now, I'm looking at your stats, man. You guys got to be very proud. 400 million streams, 200 million YouTube views. I mean, did you ever envision this at all?
Definitely not.
No way.
Wow.
Because you see, too, not much people know, but we never grew up doing music in any music classes. Like Kevin played the steel pan for a little bit. That was a very short time in his life. Mm-hmm. I kept dropping out of piano class because I want to learn, but I don't have the patience to learn. So
right.
And so we can't read music. We don't know like chords and none of these things. We just do music by ear. Whatever we love, we try to create.
Wow.
And so coming from a background like that, or lacking a musical background like that, and then now you realize that the whole soca world just gravitating to what you come in with next.
Yeah,
that's remarkable.
Wow. Talk about your latest. Well, talk about the song that you took your latest single from, "Respectfully Yours," which is not your latest single; it's the one before your latest.
Right.
I remember the original song because I'm old enough to remember "Cold Sweat." Did you guys consult with Crazy before you did that song, or you just kind of did a tribute to him by doing that song?
But we didn't consult with him before doing the song.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we got permission after, like before we put out the song.
Gotcha.
We got permission.
As you said before, you did it the right way.
Yeah. Of course. Because our plan was to, be able to bring him out on stage with us and stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because we loved that original song. We had a show.
Mm-hmm.
Where Crazy was on the same show. This is before Respectfully Yours, right?
Right.
And Crazy performed Cold Sweat, but while he was performing, unfortunately, the music system went out.
Oh.
And the entire crowd just kept singing the song while, like, they couldn't even hear him. But but the whole crowd just kept singing. And I was like, wow. I love the song, but like that moment made me love it more.
Yes.
And so like 2-3 weeks after, I sent Corey the idea for Respectfully Yours, and we started working on it. So That's how the song came about, you know, because we love the original song, and we figured that it would be nice then to do it the right way and be able to have those moments with Crazy on stage, and let him have his moment too, you know, and be recognized.
Wow. How has he accepted it? Or how has he embraced it?
Yeah. So Crazy embraces anything new, it seems. He loves to support the youth. He loves to support the younger ones coming up who just trying to be creative like he was. So, and funny enough, him and our grandfather, they were good friends. So he would always come home by where we lived and sing some ideas to my grandfather and that kind of thing.
Oh.
So when he understood who we were, he was like, yeah, you all have my full support. And he put us on to the guy who owns the publishing, which is the songwriter and producer. So we worked out the business with everyone, made sure everyone was good, and we had his blessings. So throughout the Trinidad Carnival season, he did some shows with us, and we enjoyed being on stage together.
Wow. Talk about a full circle moment, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Once again, folks, we're talking live with Full Blown. I see here also on your resume, your bio, Boys to Men. Talk about them and how did you work with them?
Well, first of all, that's like my favorite group of all time, probably Corey as well. Like, we grew up with all their albums, singing all their songs, performing their songs too in school while we were in school and that kind of stuff.
Right.
But so Machel, I think his manager at the time had met their manager, I believe.
Yeah.
So they had the opportunity to maybe do something, but they didn't have a song, or, you know. So he came to us, and we, along with a friend of ours who was a part of Full Blown Entertainment in the past. He's now a gospel artist, but we worked together with him to come up with a song, and Machel loved it. He sent it across to Boyz II Men's manager and stuff, and they were all on board with it.
Wow.
So Machel carried us to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Las Vegas. And they had a residency at the time. So we met up at a studio in Las Vegas, and that's where they recorded their parts, and we worked on the song together. A song called Can't Let Go, which was on one of Machel's album, and one of Boyz II Men's albums as well.
Wow. Yeah, I know the song. I didn't realize that you guys worked on that. Wow. Small world. Small world, my God. So you can pretty much say Machel has become like a big brother to you guys.
For sure. Many times we would meet up to work and never work. We just end up talking about life and you know, different ideas. Like, he's that kind of, he has been that kind of person for us in our career. Truly helped us a lot.
I'm pretty sure those interactions make you write better for him and get a better understanding of him as a person.
Exactly. I think a lot of artists that we have met don't necessarily understand that, so they just want us to write a song for them without even really meeting them. They just think that we could just give them a song and it would just blow up their career or something. Like, that's not really how we work, to be honest. You know,
Right.
The reason why we could write for Machel songs that suit him so well, and he doesn't have to change anything or question anything, is because of the fact that we had those moments. You know?
Gotcha. I mean, how is the demand right now? I'm pretty sure, you know, people are lined up around the block to work with you guys.
Yeah, it's very hectic now, and it's even more tricky because of the fact that we are artists now, so we have to create for ourselves as well.
Right.
And we have personal goals too. We want to do an album soon. We want to kind of lock in and focus on what our sound would be like.
Gotcha.
And trust me, we love to create for other artists, and we definitely want to keep doing that. It's just that, you know, priorities.
Right. Have you ever given away a song that you said, damn, I wish I had kept that for myself?
No.
We keep all the ones we want to keep.
Nobody will ever know, right?
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Talk about your latest single, your very latest single.
Right.
So-
So, go ahead.
No stress. We started on that song actually coming out of the pandemic when we were, or during the pandemic, I think, when.
It's like 2022.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, creating with a blank canvas again and just celebrating the music that we love and putting a spin on it to make it ours. So the Shabarangs, Ting-a-ling, I mean, legendary song.
Of course.
And we love to mix like the hard and gritty with the soft and melodic. And
Got
I
it.
think this was what we wanted to do. So we put the R&B chords on the dancehall drums, and we take some of the Shabarang song, but then flip it to a different concept. And so it's kind of like Chris Brown meets Shabarangs, where it has somebody singing, but then you have the DJ in for Shabba, and so we were just having fun with it, and we thought it would be a new kind of look on what dancehall could sound like,
Right.
what just Caribbean music could sound like.
So what do you say to your fans who they hear you with on the the soca beat, the big links rhythm?
Yeah.
They hear Respectfully Yours, and now they're hearing something kind of like a departure from what they normally hear from you guys.
Well, I could answer, and then Kevin can answer. For me, I always draw their attention to Junior Gong. Junior Gong would do a rap album with Nas, but they would never call him a rap artist.
That's a good
And they would
analysis.
never say that he departed from being a reggae artist. Like, no, you're just being creative, and we love it.
Right.
So I would hope that people can see that.
So you call yourself
and I
musicians versus soca artists, so to speak.
Correct.
That's it.
Got it.
I think when you get to know someone just on a human level, you can't know the entire person immediately. It takes time for you to see who a person really is and learn all the different attributes, good and bad. And as musicians, people have known us for a short time.
Gotcha.
And we are now showing a lot more of who we are. And that's just it. You know what I mean? You think you know all of us? Well, maybe not, because we're showing you now that it's just different sides to us. And there are songs on the Billboard charts right now that I don't know, and I maybe like some and don't like some, and that's fine too. Like we are fine with some people who like the soca more than the dancehall. That's cool,
Right.
My brother, I don't like everything about him, but I love him. You know what I mean?
I understand. I get it. I think that's a dynamic in every family. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What are your plans in terms of promotion for this? Obviously, you're doing this interview and you're doing a whole bunch of other interviews and promotional stuff. But what are your plans specifically for this project?
Our plans, the main goal is to just show people that we encourage versatility and love for Caribbean culture. We encourage focusing on similarities in Caribbean culture instead of differences. So it's not about who owns dancehall or reggae versus who owns soca.
Right.
It's not about, we don't want the dancehall artists to come and sing our thing, and that's not even soca. Soca was created in Trinidad, and bouillon is not soca. There are too many fights over.
Yeah, I don't even understand those debates, to be honest with you, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Music is music.
And
that's right.
And so we had an analogy with the West Indies cricket team, because their dominance was because we united as a region.
Correct.
And so what if we had a West Indies music team? We had Rihanna, Sean Paul, Shaggy, Machel, Montano, Kes, like whoever, you could name it. We have so many Caribbean superstars. We could dominate on a world scale as well. It's just that the Caribbean population is small.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that our music is not good or good enough. So we are preaching unity, and we are celebrating each other's culture, and we want others to join us on that journey.
I know I had people call me up on the air and say, St. Vincent is leading now, Grenada is leading now, Trinidad is way back in terms of creation of soca music now.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, but we're all CARICOM. We're all, I'm from St. Kitts Nevis.
Exactly.
You understand me? So we're all CARICOM.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Can we see a video for this project?
There is one actually.
There's one
on our YouTube page.
Okay.
Yeah. So we definitely want to push and promote that and let people go look at it, because we guarantee they would enjoy it. They would feel like we're back in the days where you just want to go to a party and dance and leave sweating.
Yeah, we went to Jamaica for a few days to shoot the video actually, because we wanted that
authenticity.
vibe,
Gotcha.
the dance. Yeah, and like dancehall just lives in Jamaicans. And it was great too, because we got to see feedback firsthand, like how they felt about the song, because a lot of the people who were present for the video, like the dancehall crews and the dancing crews and stuff, like the first time they heard the song, we saw them vibing to it immediately. So, it was nice for us to see that and to get their feedback, here in a Trinidadian artist who is predominantly known for soca doing that kind of dancehall vibe. And it was great. It was great.
Wow. Now you've worked with, and I would say, the best of the best. Is there anybody else in the industry that you have a wish list of working with?
In Caribbean music or soca music in particular?
It doesn't matter. We're talking about music.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we are fans of a lot of these artists out there.
Chris Brown, I don't know if you have a link to him.
Who's that?
You have a link to Chris Brown by chance?
Don't we all wish we had a link to Chris Brown, right?
I for the Caribbean Music Awards last year.
Yes.
I met up with Cranium, and he has been one of my favorites because I always tell people, to me, Cranium is if Usher was born in Jamaica.
You're right.
Like, I see Cranium as R&B, but singing in a Jamaican pattern. And I think he is genius, his melodies, like everything. So I would love to be able to sit and work with guys like Cranium, Dexter Daps, like those guys who could sing their heart out, but still bring the rough and rugged Caribbean vibe. We love that mix, and we think that we will do well with that kind of mix.
Well, coincidentally enough, I'm very good friends with Pee Wee, which is Cranium's manager. So, I can probably make that call. Can't guarantee anything, but I can make the call.
Cranium tomorrow, Chris Brown next week.
Chris Brown is a little bit more difficult, but Cranium I can definitely link that up. But that's good though, because I love your versatility. I love your humbleness. I mean, you've accomplished so much already, and there's still a lot more to go. What do you guys think about? I was reading about a new genre, not reading, but I've been hearing it. Bass hall. I don't know if you guys heard
Bass
of
hall. Yes.
Bass
yeah.
hall.
So,
how do you feel about that?
I mean, I personally love it. We were introduced. Our friend First Class introduced us to Kiba, who is one of the producers right here.
Yep.
So
From Italy.
He let us watch a video with him performing the songs, and to me, like it was genius how he would mix genres and like if I was more of a musician in terms of classically trained, I feel like I would love to experiment with it.
Right.
I would still love to, but I just felt like it would have been easier if I knew music theory and understood how to mix and match better.
Gotcha.
But yeah, baseball, I love it.
Yeah, I love it as well. It's just a nice mixture of Afrobeat, dancehall, reggae, everything together.
Yeah, and to me, Busy Signal sounds really good on it.
Yes, he does. Yeah. Who's your favorite DJ right now in terms of on the turntables on the do you have one?
Brooklyn Decent. Decent. That's actually our DJ from back home. And
of course you're gonna say that.
He's actually a producer as well, because he produces for people like Asian and Shensia and those kind of people. Okay. But he's our tour DJ, and he is sick in terms of his ideas and I mean, he's very young, so these young people, they come up with crazy ideas, and we love and support him 100%.
Gotcha. Now, I haven't seen you here in Atlanta yet, so any plans to come to Atlanta anytime to perform?
We hope so. Last year we did Wear White in Atlanta.
Oh, you did Wear White? Okay. All right, I didn't go to that one. Okay.
But it was rained out.
Yeah, it rained again this year too. So, yeah, they actually had to move it indoors this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But and last year we also did a few days in Atlanta for a studio session with Davido.
Oh, Davido,
because we were working on that song with Machel, Montano, and Davido.
Okay.
So we went across to Atlanta for a recording session. But yeah, hopefully we could come back and perform and network and make some connections. We also a few years back we connected with Mixmaster David.
Oh, David, that's my boy.
We connected with him because we had some mutual friends, and
gotcha.
So we just reconnected with him in St. Thomas as well, because he was there with RCT.
He was there, yes.
Yeah. So big up to David, man.
Yeah, David is David. Usher's,
Yes.
DJ and all that. Yeah, David is David.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we're live in the Gambia, Africa. We're live in the UK. We're also live in Canada. Talk to the fans there. How can they follow you? Where can they get your music? If there's artists in those areas that want to work with you, how can they do that?
For sure. So on social media, everything is Full Blown Official, FULLBLOWN, Full Blown Official. And to email, you email admin@fullblownofficial.com.
Okay. And what do you look for in an artist when you potentially want to work with them or they want to work with you?
Hunger. Humility.
Okay. That's simple.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, once you really want to make it work,
Mm-hmm.
you're willing to do what needs to be done for the song to like we always put the song above the business or the actual collab or opinion. Like, what we want the best product.
Mm-hmm.
So once you're willing to put in that work to get the best possible product, and it's not an ego thing. You need to be humble enough to, if my part isn't good enough, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go back and edit this, just to get the best product. That's our main aim. So it's not about who, it's really about what and how it's done.
Would you say you guys are workaholics or you're hard on yourselves?
Definitely.
We hard on ourselves for sure. I don't know if we are workaholics. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, we always working, to be honest.
Work is fun, so sometimes it doesn't feel like
It
work.
doesn't
But
feel
when you think about it, yeah, we work all the time.
Yeah. Well, guys, man, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I got to know a lot more about you. I followed your music, obviously, over the years. Some of it I didn't even know it was you, behind the production. So I learned a lot today, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Before you go, just say hi to your fans before you go.
Big up to everyone listening. This is Full Blown coming to you live from Trinidad and Tobago, representing and just trying to take our music to the world.
Big love to everybody listening. Keep supporting the music. We'll keep putting our best foot forward. And, thanks for the love always. Full Blown, respectfully, yours.
All right, and when you guys put out your EP or your album, or even when you come to Atlanta, I have a podcast as well, so I'd like to get you on there as well.
For sure.
Say less.
That's no problem.
All right, man. We'll talk again real soon, all right?
Okay, yeah. Take care.
Blessings.
There you have it, folks. There you have it. Full blown. I tell you, they got a bright future ahead of them. This is the latest single. It's called No Stress, No Stress. Once again, Vice courtesy, our special guest today, Full Blown, representing TNT, producers, artists, trust me.
Dance all swing, pretty girl get up in a latest rhythm. She just wanna dance, she don't stress, no stress.